Billable and non-billable time, as well as random expenses, can be kept track in DesignerLogic and later billed to the client. Click on Time and Expenses, and here you see a list of all your non-billable and billable time based on who is logged in. If you click on the Filters button, you'll see different ways you can filter this list. There's also a number of different reports you can use. If you click on Expense Tracking, you'll see things like hotel fees, mileage, and travel expenses that you can also bill to the client. To add a new charge or a new time log, click on the Log New button. And up here, select the staff, who it is, and this will default to whoever's logged in. Choose the project that you want to add it to. And you can also put that time charge or expense log in a phase of a project if you have a phase budget. You can also select down here, expense or time based on what you want to charge for. Choose the sales code that it's for, and write a quick description in here. You can enter a private note. The quantity, if it's hourly, is going to be something like 2.25, which would be 2 hours, 2.25 hours. The cost rate is what you pay to your staff if you want to keep track of it. Not everybody does, but you can if you'd like to. And also the bill rate is the hourly bill rate in this case that you're going to charge your client. Now that defaults to what you have set up here in the CAD work section. And then all you have to do is click Save and Close or Save and Add More. Now these sales codes right here, based on what you choose, whether time or expense, they have their own list. These come from these sales codes right here. So if you click on this list, you can actually see the time and expense sales codes per staff. So you can adjust this so that it defaults to a certain rate for each sales code. Now you can always overwrite that if you need to, but this is a way where you can always log in exactly what's going to be charged for what kind of time or expense log per staff. So you can have different people charge at different rates based on this. And you can edit this in any way you want to. You can delete different ones. You can use bulk actions to set the rates to be different than what defaults here. And you can also click the 3 dots over here to edit it in line like that and just adjust this to be exactly how you want it. And whatever you choose there shows up over here. When you choose the sales code right here, you'll see down here the bill rate changed with that. That's where that comes from. Now you can always overwrite this if you'd like to. Lastly, we'll show you that whatever you enter in this main time section over here for time tracking and expenses, all this information, and now this is again all these projects. If you go to a specific project, you can go to the time part of that project right here. And let's just go to the time tracking for this project. And here you'll see under Time and Expenses tab all the time charges and expense charges just for this specific project. So you can always see it on the project dashboard for just that project. And you can even add new time logs up from the Edit Add section and then come down and click on the Time Expense Log link. And that's going to open that form up again, and you can just add time directly on the project dashboard as well. Later you can bill all this, say at the end of the month, and we have a separate video for time and expense billing.